Hi, today's May 14th, 2020. My name's Kim Carlisle, and we live near Sheridan, Indiana. And this is going to be another installment of our half-price Thursday sale. Every week on Thursday, we take selected items out of our shop, and we set them up in the table outside the shop, and everything will be just half of what the price is that's marked on it. So I'd like to start, get a pencil and paper if you'd like. I'm going to show you our email address. And if you jot this down, again, my name's Kim Carlisle, and our email is the letter K, CARLISL at att.net. And if you please note, there is no E on the end of Carlisle on our email address. If you have our phone number and you see something you like, you can also call our phone number. Send us an email, you can send us your phone number, or we'll send you our phone number and we can converse that way. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to go to the table outside the shop, and these are the items that are actually going to be half price this morning. I'll give you a quick preview of it, just showing you pieces, and then we'll go through each piece and I'll tell you what the prices are. The first piece is a Whaley tanker jug. It's got a nice cutting on it. The price is $75. It has a ground polished pontil on the bottom and a good handle, no heat check in it. Have another Whaley jug with a different cutting on it, and it is priced $55. Has a star cut on the bottom of it, and we also have two matching tumblers that go along with it. Have three Wing Scroll small nappies. They're priced $12.50 each. You can either take one or all three, it doesn't matter. We have a Madonna. She's in crystal. She's priced $65, and on the back of the Madonna toward the bottom, it does have the Heisey Diamond H mark on the bottom of it. Has a ground bottom, not polished. We did blacklight this, and it does not pass the blacklight test. So this is probably an Imperial reproduction made in a Heisey mold. We have three stemware pieces. This is Carcassonne, has a real nice engraving cut on it. It's priced $22.50. And we also have a matching saucer champagne, the same exact engraving. It is $15, as well as a little oyster cocktail, and it is priced $4. We have two standing ponies. They pass the blacklight test. They're priced $12.50 each. Have Waverly Creamer and Sugar, and they're priced $20 for the pair, and they're marked on the bottom. To go along with the Creamer and Sugar, we got a Cabochon butter dish, quarter-pound butter, marked in the center of the bottom. It's priced $110. And they only etched the tops on these. The bottoms were never etched. Have a Heisey doorknob. It's got a ground flat top on it, a little bit rough on one little edge of the top. It has the cross hatchings, and this is one of the few doorknobs that I can identify because of these cross hatchings. You know it's Heisey. It does fluoresce under the black light. It's priced $65. Have a little octagon two-handled jelly, nice little cutting on it, price $15. In flamingo. Have another little flamingo piece. It's a dolphin-footed mint dish, price $15, and it does have a little cutting in between each of the dolphin feet going around it. Have a Ridgely coaster in zircon, price $65. No damage on it. A Fantango toothpick with fair gold around the top of it, priced $35, and it does have some very minute roughness around the top. Have a New Era wine, $35, frosted base and stem. Have an Oxford goblet with plantation ivy etch, and it's $10. Have a Gayoso goblet, price $15, and it has a little etching around the top. I think the etching is called tatting. Have a Peerless 18-inch vase, clean on the inside, no damage, no repairs on it. Hard to find piece with a real large vase on it like this. Gives it a lot of weight if you want to put flowers in it. And it's priced $125. Have a Fancy Loop covered sugar bowl, priced $55, and there's no damage on it. Might have a few little minor nicks on the intricate pattern, but nothing substantial on it at all. And to go with the sugar bowl, we have a Fancy Loop salt cellar, priced $3. Small roughness on it, which is common on all these. Have a Cabochon torte plate, and it's priced $65, and it has a jungle flower cutting on it. Very nice cutting. Have two comports. The first one's in Moongleam with diamond optic, signed in the constriction. It's $25. And then we have another one exactly like it that's in Hawthorne, signed to the constriction, and it's $35. Have a Putney and Diamond Point cologne bottle. The top unscrews, and it's marked Sterling on the top. No cloud, no damage on it whatsoever. It's marked $125. Very nice little piece. 3 Revere salt tubs, $8 a piece, and they're in flamingo. Wing scroll, small little nappy, emerald green, marked $15, and just slight roughness on one of the little scrolls. Mold roughness, not damage. I have another little small nappy, much harder to find than the wing scroll. That's beaded swag in emerald green, and it is priced $30. A plain panel recessed, number 49 footed salt cellar. It has a plain panel, then it recesses in, has a faint diamond H on the bottom, and it's priced $10. Have 3 tulip salt cellars. They're priced $5 a piece. You can take 1, 2, or 3. We have an oak leaf flamingo frosted ashtray in the Lalique style where they frosted it. It's $110. Very fine detail on this work. Have a Revere salt cellar with a little cutting on it, marked $8, and a signed Heisey in the middle. Here's an ashtray. I don't know the pattern of it. It is signed in the middle. There's no damage on it, and it's marked $15. Here's a lariat little plate that they've taken when it was hot and pulled up the edges on it. And it is marked $17.50, and there's a hand-painted, baked-on enamel decoration with gold trim going around the outside. Have 2 candle holders. Each one of them is priced separately. We found these in the shop, and they were separated. The first one, it's Georgian, is the name of the pattern. It's $22.50, and the other one is priced $20. So if you want a pair, it's going to cost you basically $21 for the pair. Sunburst orchid vase, priced $55, which would be just half of that, of course. And on the bottom, it's got lots of wear on the bottom, and it's got just a very small little nick on the outside edge of the bottom. And then the top has just a small rough spot on it. Very nice piece, very heavy piece. Another piece of Sunburst. We've got a cherry jar. It's priced $135. Very difficult piece to find. Very good condition, clean on the inside. It does have a bruise on the top of it, and you can feel just one little side of it there where someone has hit it on the top putting it in. A Carcassonne footed saucer champagne, Old Colony etching, and it's priced $5. Pair of Crystalite candle blocks, $20 for the pair. Marked, each one is marked in the center of the bottom. Have a measuring cup. There's no damage on it whatsoever. Real good shape. Sometimes these have brought lots of money at the auction. This one is priced $5.75. Locket on a chain, gas light shade with all the little beads around the top. There is one bead on the corner that's missing, priced $95. Priscilla toothpick holder, silver decoration. The silver, I'd say, is in fair condition on it, priced $10. Has a ground bottom and there is wear around the bottom. Brazilian flamingo nut, priced $20. Has diamond optic. Have a little Dimitas cup and saucer. However, the saucer is marked, but it's in flamingo, and the cup is in moongleam. $5 for the pair. Have two little colonial plates that are both sun colored. Very pretty sun colored, and they're priced $3 a piece. Have a little pleat and panel plate that's in very good condition. It's $2, and it's signed. Locket on a chain custard cup. Sometimes we call the punch cups today, even though there's no corresponding punch bowl to go with it, and it's priced $45. Here's a small icer that a company would buy off of Heisey, and they would put it in a metal holder so you can put ice in the bottom. They keep whatever's inside cool, marked in the center of the bottom, and it's $5. Here's a piece that basically has two functions to it. In one place in the Vogel catalog, it's called an ice cream cone holder. Another place, it's called a vase. It's priced $65. It's marked on the bottom. I tend to think this one is the ice cream cone holder because the vases are usually have a little bit of a flare at the top of them. Have a little oyster cocktail. I think it's in the Duquesne pattern, but I'm not sure. Has a nice little cutting that they cut on it, and they left it gray. Has a little cutting around the base. Has the original sticker on it, and it's priced $10. Have an oval salt cellar, marked $12. Has a little bit of roughness on the top, and this is a full cut piece. That means every panel of it was cut with a wheel to where it's flat, and then they ground and polished the top and the bottom, and there's a little bruise that you can't feel at all, but it's inside the middle of the bottom. Same technique on this square salt cellar. It's priced $12.50. Very, very slight roughness on it. Saturn mustard with a little sterling silver top to it, marked in the center of the bottom, and it's priced $12.50. Have a pair of moongleam plates. I don't know the pattern of them, but both of them are for $6. Marked in the center. Pair of Jack B. Nimble candle holders, marked on the center of the bottom, and they're $8 a piece. Have a small little Heisey pig. We put it under a black light. It does turn yellow under a black light. It has a little curl on the tail is missing, but it's only priced $5. Have an original Heisey Victorian bell. We did black lighted. It passes the black light test, and it's $45. Have a recessed panel candy jar. It measures 16 inches tall. It's a 5-pound candy. It's priced $4.75, and the cutting on it matches the cutting in the Lewis and Neblett catalog that was put out in 1924 and 1925. Lewis and Neblett was a company that would buy blanks off of Heisey. They would add their decorations or cuttings to them, then they would sell them for themselves. And here is the recessed panel candy jar. Even though this is a Lewis and Neblett catalog, they bought glass off of lots of pieces, they would still use Heisey's production numbers. So if you notice, it says 465, and that's what Heisey numbered this, was a 465 candy jar. Same cutting on the sides, band around the top, and then a little cutting right on the lid. A very hard to find piece. Now this piece isn't crystal clear like a lot of Heisey. It has like a gray tinge to it. But Heisey, they never threw things away. They would call them seconds, And then they would find jobbers like the Lewis and Neblett company where they could sell these seconds to them, and Lewis and Neblett liked it because they could add their cuttings to them, get them for a reduced price, and sell them and make a lot of profit on them. Next item on the list is a Lariat 8.5-inch basket. There are two baskets that Heisey made in Lariat. One has a loop on the base, and it's called the 8.5-inch basket. The one with the ball on the base and the loops going up the side is called the 10.5-inch basket. And these baskets can vary quite a bit in height. This one's in very good shape. It's priced $45, and everything on this basket, when they made it, is symmetrical. That is, it doesn't lean one way or the other, and it's got a nice high arch to the handle. Pineapple and fan tumbler, excellent. Gold on it, priced $35. It's not a marked piece. Here's a Domino sugar tray. It's got mold marks inside the bottom. It's marked. It says patent applied on the inside bottom. The bottom has not been ground and polished off, so it's a little bit rough in places. This was probably an item that someone stole out of the factory because it was a second and took it home. It's priced $35, and the color is flamingo. Another flamingo item, we have a narrow flute-footed nut cup. It's $10. Here's a very unusual piece based on its color. It's a Spanish footed soda, Sahara bowl, and any Spanish you find with Sahara is very unusual. It does have a fracture from one end to the other side in the bottom, but it's only priced $35. Most people do not have an example of a Spanish stem in their collection with Sahara. And the last item on the list is a Fer de Pern. It's priced $375. It's 21 inches tall. This is the 11-inch plate. The vase is marked, and it's marked on the top of the stem. This is a hard piece to find without any damage, and you can unscrew the top, and there's no damage around there. There is a couple mold marks on the actual rib on the plate, but nothing significant. So that's the end of our half-price Thursday items for this week. We'll give you one more look at them. See anything you like, give us a call or send us an email, and we will contact you right back. And it starts this morning, which is 8 o'clock on Thursday, May 14th. Thank you very much. See you next week.